Hello. Hopefully you saw the video on Carlisle about me mapping there. I was just stopping off at the station, um, and there were lots of notes of things to fix. So if we got JOSM already loaded up, and I've opened up my trace, and can open the images against the GPX trace. So there we go. It's very detailed, being a city, and a city that's fairly well maintained, or has been in the past well maintained by OpenStreetMap users. Yeah, it's very detailed. So I've got to be a bit careful about this. My photo there, I think, was of this. Interesting, the coin operated map dispenser is no more. You can't buy maps there. So I'm gonna put that. It still does have a map of the city, but you can not do it anymore. So coin operated map dispenser has been removed. Which is, yeah, interesting. There would actually be some different tags to show it's vending. There's a pram park there. I don't know what that is. I don't remember that. But I'm going to leave it there. I guess a place to park your prams. Where's my next photo? Oh, this was to show that there's a crossing there. Here it is. What I should do is check my offsets. Yeah, that's about right. Also big tall buildings, so GPS kind of bounces off them. Not so good. But anyway, we can get most of it done. I should have taken a better photo because I can't tell if by the markings it looks like it should be traffic controlled by traffic signals, but I can't see that. Here are Citadel Barbers, name equals Citadel Barbers, address, what's the street, it's Citadel Road. House number's 5. Nicely done. Shop equals hairdresser, and then gender male, because being a barber's in the UK, they're normally male only. Yeah, so that's there. And this note, I'll dig in more information, so we could copy that. I'm gonna just, so I've opened this up. It shouldn't really have the M because, yep, that still seems to be an active website. So we can add that in. I don't know if we can use Facebook. Yeah, okay. So this page says we can use contact Facebook or Facebook. Yeah, it'd be nice to know which one's more important. So that's 133,000. Where's 16? How's it? Yeah. So contact Facebook, I think, is what we go with. Contact Facebook. Okay, was there any more notes? Hours. Normally it doesn't seem easy to copy all this. Right, anyway, it's barbers and it's possible to do that. That's the main information. I'll show it up on the map. Copy. Contact phone. I don't normally add all that information because I think if you want a business listing, build your own website with a business listing. OpenStreetMap is about the location and enough information to link it to a business listing or other information. But that is where the barber's mapped, so I can tick that one and put added to map. So that's our first one done. What else do we see? Oh yeah, went round the corner and up here to this post box. So we look down at the bottom and the reference is 179D. I thought I had seen it on the map there. It's quite possible that OSMN was out of date, maybe one's been removed in the last month. Oh yeah, I saw a defibrillator there. Emergency defibrillator. Did I get a reference number for it? No. Yeah, so they are gone. Close that note. So that's my second note that I've done. Doing well. And their toilets on level 1. That was obvious enough. You could do some real micro mapping here. It's actually you had to walk up there. I suppose I could do a highway, footway. Yeah, you had to go around that corner, up some steps, and the library was more on the left. The toilets were to the right, but they were there. And that's it then. So I left, didn't I? Okay, so I've used Wikipedia to look at office options. Yeah, so there were lots of things. There wasn't recruitment there, but I searched employment and it suggests employment agency. So with this one, I can go office, employment agency. The next one, did I get photos up? So that's note number 3. We're doing well. Even enough time to take a photo. Oh, and look, here was a post box. Another post box. You can see the paving slabs have changed. So yeah, CA3 4D and so Peter Newman. Well done for Peter. No, he's done it. You don't need to let Robert. No. Yeah. Robert W being the guy who makes the postbox details. I think it updates automatically, or he does it every so often. But yeah, it's done. So you beat me to that. So I mean, I still made sure it was there, but it was good. And he said he'd done it. Why did I notice this as... Hang on, the other one doesn't exist. Later in October, done it. 7th of March, which was yesterday, someone did it. Popped into this place for... I didn't have cake and I didn't have ale. I had a sandwich and a cup of tea, I think. Right. My internet connection's gone very slow suddenly. So this is the Survey Me tool that I mentioned. Carlisle's up there. So I can hold down Shift and drag a box, then let go. It zooms straight in. Where was this? Oh yeah, the castle was like up there. It was there. So that's fine. Let me just check post boxes. Box on the official list. He's got full tool there. But yeah, that's fine. There's one there that's missing. But hey, I forgot to go there. Can't do everything. Yeah, CA, so we can zoom in here. CA4, is that the area we're in? No, CA2. Alright, and we can see the yellow ones are OpenStreetMap boxes with a reference key, with a different postal district. Oh, I'm on the wrong side. Let's go CA3. It's easier when you're focusing on a specific area, because you can look there. So this side of Carlisle, it's green. Green means it's an OpenStreetMap postbox exists, and the reference key matches. So there we go. Oh, but it thinks one's still there as 1004. There isn't. So hey Romel, our data's more up to date than yours. Doesn't say when Robert got the data from OpenStreetMap. So that one's missing. Unmatched locations. So now it's out of date. Postboxes have been removed. So we can send Robert a message. Yes, I could just tell Robert that that this one is missing. Go send message, because you can send anyone a message through that. I need to log in and do this though. And go postbox no longer exists. There we go. So Robert can update the details of that. Okay, so back to the standard mapping. Had lunch, that took me 40 minutes. As I say, I didn't stop for cake, just a sandwich. Walked across the road to this statue. Oh, that's been mapped. Is it? I'm sure that wasn't mapped before. I could look at the history in OpenStreetMap, but anyway, it's there now. And I should have looked. I should have walked after I said, don't know who the cracker packers were. There was all this information on a board. Let's put up the information there for you to see. Yeah, interesting about the women of Car's Crackers who worked in the factory and the birth of the cracker industrialisation. Interesting, I learnt something when I read that. Also kind of relevant, as I film this, it's International Women's Day, and that statue celebrates the women that ran the factory, essential in revolutionising crackers. I think it said the artist's name here. Where was it? Material, bronze, artist name, Hazel Reeves. So there we go, that's on there, and that has been mapped. A couple of benches here. So, what does an indoors bowls club come under? Okay, so if it's multi, specific building, we can do that. Oh, don't put all those tab in. Okay, so it's sports centre, that's and these 3 buildings had gone, so I can go removed. So hang on, I've done that pub, and 1, 2, 3. Okay. And as I said on the video, you can do a boom, boom, boom. Land use brownfield, just because there's rubble there. It might turn into construction later if they build something, but that didn't seem to be it. And there's some steps here, so although I was tired, I went up them so that I can map them. One, because you could only really get one in there. Sucks if it's taken, doesn't it? Right, pen display. I'll look at the TV, yes, because they counted the same. I don't remember that, and I'm confused by it now. Oh no, I do. Look, I took a photo there. Oh, this parade sign, what was going on with that? Sheffield Street, it looked like it must have had an old name. Or just a different sign. Anyway, glad that was already mapped. And this was... Oh, I didn't quite download enough, but we'll download it now. So this was on my yes, and there was a little site there, highway service. So we can tick that as Homeway street now mapped as Homeway. There we go. I don't know if underscore DSM what kind of user they are. I guess I could look up org/user/DSM. So they're not an Amazon staff member, but they work for Mapbox. So anyway, Mapbox, who do support OpenStreetMap amazingly in lots of ways. So yeah, happy to actually go and survey that. Could have been one from many of their customers. My camera was a bit dodgy, but I did get that. There we go. Denton Tyres was already, well, should be Denton Tyres according to that sign. That's another, so 5, 6 and 8. That's my 8th note. Yeah, oh, walk down here like the crossing was really far away. Oh, it's already mapped. Yeah, but I didn't want to walk all the way down there and manage to cut across. But that's fine. Swimming pool was mapped. Suppose we could do the entrance was there. Main is that's not mapped correctly because sport leisure sports centre. Oh, okay. Is building public. Ah, Maybe it's because it's a public building that is blue. Shouldn't really map that individually, I don't think. Sport, swimming, leisure swimming pool. But you've got that there as part of that, so let's move that. Yeah, and then they were the steps down, all the way down there. That was the subway through there. I kind of walked along here to kind of get a straight line. Actually, you can see it from the aerial imagery, but that was helpful to do. This had a little bit of parking here. So that's subject to change, and someone maybe needs to map it when the construction's over. And hey, look, there was another postbox. And that's my note, I think, that I finished. So the mapping's taken me 45 minutes, and how many of these have I done? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9. Plus 1. Oh no. Yeah, so 1 was already done. So I've done 8, and 1 someone beat me to uploading, which is what's good when you do your mapping to as soon as you can get back to your computer and edit it up. Otherwise, it feels like a wasted trip. And also, it means now that I map these others and fix them, nobody else will go out to check on those notes. So I stop anyone else wasting a trip. Yeah, so I didn't get to, that was over the other side, and that was over the other side. Is it possible to turn St. Paul's? Interesting. It probably is one way, but I can't actually see that for certain. I'll leave it there and someone else in Carlisle can update it. But yeah, I'll save this, and that was that. Carlisle has been improved.